we have this darker red that is just gorgeous, moving into the bright red right here. Right now we're doing the test of parting the hair, how easy it is. Hello. Well, you're in time, don't worry. We're going to be doing a new hairstyle, right? So we're going to be cutting quite a lot. Okay, let's sit comfortably. Let me just prepare you. Okay, has grown quite a lot since our last appointment. Still very beautiful hair, as I remember. What are you thinking of? What style are you looking for? Okay, just put this here. Something easy to manage that goes well with your face features. Okay, I think I get what you were looking for. Okay, let's see. By your face, I just put your hair a little bit to the front. Okay, you have quite beautiful hair here. I would like to remove some of this volume to create some layers and maybe even make a little angel cut that is very into fashion right now, and I believe it will look very, very good on you. And with the layers, it's gonna help manage it better and brush it in even easier ways. Let me show you. I will gift you a brush like this. As you can see, it comes with different kind of bristles that are quite separated, and this is great for your hair because you are not pulling too much of it and losing a lot of strands. With this we can brush without making a mess to the hair, like that. And with this one you can put it closer. Okay, so you're going to be taking home this one for the haircut that we're going to be using. And on the bottom comes with this 3 ones. It's very good to just divide the hair and style it. So let's talk about the length. Normally for this type of hairstyle we like to go a little bit up of the shoulders, but we can go a little bit down or up depending on your taste. It will look better in the shoulders, I must say, for the layers to actually look great. Yeah, wanna go with that? Very good. So on the front we are not gonna take quite a lot. It's mostly gonna be on the back where we want to take off some of the volume, which tends to be the most difficult part to style. So yeah, your texture is quite nice, so there will be no problem with the new styling. Okay, so let's start by wetting the hair. I have my mixture of distilled water and rose water, which is just amazing for it. Let me just cover your eyes. Now, I would like to give you also a treatment, a shampoo treatment that is going to help with managing your hair on a more easier way. Even though with the layers that we're going to do, it's going to be easier. With the treatment, it's going to be better. It's going to leave your hair really quite silky. And let me tell you, quite relaxing, to be honest. So I'm gonna start here. Now I don't want to overcut in this area, so let me just see here. Because the frontal part is where all the styling mostly is, and we want to be careful not to overdo it. Like that. This part here, like that. Oh yeah, the treatment that I'm talking about is this one, which is a great mixture of serums for the hair, and it just works wonders to make the hair so manageable no matter the texture that you have. You can have any texture, and this is going to help greatly for it. Let's see here. Now we have cut the key points here. Now let's remove the extra that we don't really want. Good. You're gonna notice how light your hair is gonna feel. Yeah, it does feel great when you remove quite a lot of hair, especially removing volume, which is what gives us most of our weight, and the head, of course. Okay, we're gonna be parting here. Oh, the treatment, how long it lasts, depends from person to person, but I would say for you and your texture in a specific, probably 3 months. In 3 months, you're gonna notice that your hair is not as manageable because it's gonna be longer and the treatment is gonna fade away. That's when you can come and we can do a touch-up. And it does work great for that. You're gonna notice that with the removal of the volume, especially in the back, it's gonna be quite easy since you want to go easy and fast to style it, right? Yeah, there are certain hair types like mine. It gets very, very puffy and heavy that I have to absolutely not brush my hair when it's dry right now, because it pans like a poof ball. I have to always do it with wet hair. But now with this, what we are doing now, you can style it dry, wet, whatever you want. Yeah, I could do it in mine, but I do really like the volume, to be honest. I have tried it before and it looks good and it's easy, but my hair looked like very, very flat because of how used to I am to my hair being like a bit bigger. But it's just personal preferences. But since you're looking for it, I'm sure that you're gonna love it. I do this quite a lot with my clients that shave their hair and they're normally letting it grow, and it gets very puffy because there's a lot of volume that is growing back. And we do this technique and it works perfectly. I have some cancer survivor people that are letting their hair grow back after their treatment, and it's working quite great for them. I'm so happy when I see their faces that it's so manageable again, because when the hair is growing back after a shave, it's quite messy and very difficult to style when it's growing at a certain point. And the technique has helped them quite a lot for helping them manage this new style that maybe they're not used to it. I really love their faces when I see that. It's so heartwarming because they have passed through so many things that I can't imagine if I can help them at least with their hair is something that makes me happy and happy for them. Okay, let me just put a little bit more water. There we go. You're gonna notice that it's quite light at the front. Don't get scared. I've been cutting quite a lot, but it's just some key points. Now let me just start doing it in the back. All the thing that you need to do is lower your hair like this and try not to move, okay? Very good. And just stay like that. And your head a little bit down, okay? looks great. It does feel lighter, huh? Yeah, it feels great. Now let me see here in this part. Good, looks good. And now, look at this length. This is the normal length that we do. We can go a little bit shorter, and it depends on what you like. With this, it's good enough to manage. We can go a little bit shorter in case that you want that. Just a bit more. Have a finger. Okay. Yeah, I left it a little bit longer so you can see it and decide from there, okay? Good. Yeah, sadly, I had 2 friends that were diagnosed with breast cancer, and we struggled quite a lot with that, to come into terms of that. We are a group of 4 friends from high school, and 2 of us got that awful illness, and it was a bit difficult. They get very stressed, and after all that treatment, they want to remain some of their normality and their maybe something of their hair back, and I think that helped them a bit to regain some of the confidence back, maybe. But I noticed that they were so happy when they saw their hair a little bit more manageable. There we go. Okay. How do you normally do your powering in the hair? Okay. So now I would like to go ahead and do your treatment. It is quite relaxing, to be honest, and I do really enjoy doing it. So if you can follow me to the washing station in this area, please. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are going to stay in that position. Let's close our eyes and our mouth because we don't want any of the treatment drops to fall into it. Okay, so now just enjoy it. It's gonna feel quite great. Very good. Okay, there we go. Ready. How does it feel? Nice, isn't it? Now let's style it as it is. It's a little bit damp, but it's not wet. And we like to use this treatment that we can apply just a little bit in our hand, like that. And with your hair wet like that in that situation, all you have to do is throw a little bit into it. Like that. Feels nice. And then we are gonna be using this brush, okay? That's why I'm giving it to you with this bristles here. You're gonna brush it. Okay, so you have a little bit of tangled hair that you usually have. I'm just gonna do it like that. Or even with just your finger, just running through your hair. It's gonna feel great. Okay, so we are done. You have a mirror here. Let me know what you think. Isn't it? It does feel great, right? How light your hair is. Your head, I'm sorry. And do your hair like this? So manageable. I'm so happy you like it. Well, you can do it even without this that I was putting on you. Just with damp hair, brush it like that and leave it dry. You can also style it with a hair dryer if you want. But just like this, easy peasy, very fast, you can go ahead and go through your day. Yeah, in less than a minute you can style your hair. But if you want to take a little bit longer, you can use the hair dryer and style it. But really, you don't really need that. Okay, no, it was my pleasure. It does look great on you and it looks very, very pretty. It really, really compliments you. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much. And let me give you a new brush. This is the one that we use to wear our clients right here in the reception. Okay, let's go.